Good evening, everybody, and welcome to the final May 1st pre-cruise Norwegian Joy meet and greet. I guess that's what we're calling it.
That's
So,
it.
welcome aboard. Of course, I'm the old fat guy, Chili, and over here next to me, over there,
Hello.
that is the newest NASCAR star. Which you'll be able to see him going around in circles on Sundays
That's true.
on your television.
It is me, Mr. Bucketlist. Good to see everybody.
Mr. Bucketlist going around in circles on NASCAR tracks like he conquered Daytona.
I have. Oh, yeah.
So that's pretty cool. All right, let's see. Oh, you're the one that said nobody's popped in yet. If you get in, you're watching this at any one of the places, folks. Please stick your name in the chat room so we know that you're out there.
Mm-hmm.
We're going live this time in several places, several new places too. Of course, we're doing it on the YouTube channel, which is my YouTube channel because I can't get a second YouTube channel on StreamYard. I have no idea, and the information they give me is so far and beyond my technical skills. They're saying to try this and try that. No, man, I just want to put the YouTube channel and have it go on it.
That's it.
But anyway, we are broadcasting live on the Passion for Solos, or Passion for Cruises, USA Solos Facebook page tonight, and on my Facebook page also.
Oh, cool.
But all the promoting I did was to the YouTube channel. So I see Emily's with us. Hi, Em. Mike's with us. Hey, Mike. Mike's over in the UK. So, all right. I take off a little after midnight tomorrow night, which is actually Sunday morning, and drive to Richmond. Hopefully, I'll get to my parking facility about 4:00 and go over and check in. And my flight's at like 6:00, but I've got some sketchy weather in the forecast.
I'm glad you mentioned that. So yeah, be careful. Anybody that's flying or whatever like that. I know flights randomly get canceled and get delayed and stuff like that. So just you all, including Chili, be careful, please.
Oh yeah. So I get there, and assuming that the flight does go, at least, I mean, if it's an absolute worst case scenario, if I end up having to get the flights canceled, I can drive. But I mean, I'll have to drive hard to get there in time for the cruise to sail on Monday. But we'll see. But anyway, I'm planning on getting into Miami actually Sunday morning before I can check into the hotel even. I'm staying at the where am I staying? At the International. Hang on, I'll tell you where I'm staying. I got to pull it up to see because I never can remember. May the 1st. Where's May the 1st? There it is. May the 1st cruise. Intercontinental Hotel.
Okay.
So I'll be at the Intercontinental as soon as they allow me to check in. And I got some time to spend running around Miami, which I usually don't have time to do that when I've got some kind of transportation. So I've got my new power chair, so I can roll around Miami and try to get into trouble. Let's see. Christine is with us.
Yeah, and Emily,
she can't wait. Good to have you, Christine. We're looking forward to meeting you.
Emily's going to the Philippines. Oh, that's amazing. So I am jealous. I want to get to the Philippines, and I plan to go there soon. So that's pretty amazing. Christine's flying in on Sunday. Okay.
She's flying in Sunday as well. Good.
Good.
So then my check-in time is 11 o'clock.
Yes. So I'm glad you mentioned that. So about our check-in times, his is at 11. Mine's is between 9:30 and 10. I know a friend reached out to me. She said hers is at 9:30. Christine, what time is you all check-in? And what we're going to try to do, I mean, the check-in, and this kind of brings us to the next point as well. The check-in times, of course, are one thing, and then boarding is something completely different. It just really depends on what group number they put us in. I will tell you all right now, at least as far as my knowledge and as far as what I've seen on recent reviews, check-in is almost a madhouse. And so, I mean, we may have our check-in at 9:30, but some people aren't getting on the boat until 12 or 1 o'clock in the afternoon. So just kind of be, I guess, just cautious of that.
10:30 to 11.
Okay, cool. So yeah, I hope they don't have us sitting outside. I've seen pictures of people sitting outside like a big tent and all that type of stuff. Like I hope that's not the case. I'm going to be pretty upset for it like that. But either way, like I said, that's just check-in. The rest of the crew should be okay. Now, because of check-in, me and Chili were just talking about this. So because of check-in being so random and at different times, we want to make sure that people are allowed to get on the ship in time. We actually have recently changed the time just slightly for our solo meetup for day one. And I can't remember her name right now. I apologize. Melanie. She updated the group as well on Facebook. But our new time as far as our meetup is going to be at 3:30. So anybody that's watching this or comes in, the meetup time for the first solo meetup still at the same place at the local, but it's now 3:30 p.m. just to give everybody time to get on the ship and all that type of stuff.
And by the way, the local, for those of us that are hardline Norwegian cruisers, that's just like the my mind just went blank.
Oh, Sheehan's.
The
pub.
Yeah.
The amazing
Sheehan's pub. Mm-hmm. Which when I was on breakaway, we almost lived at Sheehan's. We had breakfast there several days. Of course, the gang that I was with would go in there after they'd been drinking all night. Of course, I was a good boy. I went to bed. But they were in the Sheehan's at 12, 1, 2 o'clock in the morning. Not me. But I was there for breakfast, and we had a couple lunches there. We had dinner there one night. So, and the local is basically the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
And it's right outside the casino. So if you find the casino, you can find local.
That's true. Yep. So yeah, Christine, we're meeting at the local. So the place we're just talking about, it's like a pub/restaurant. It's a really cool place to hang out. It's usually right over the atrium, like Chili was just saying. But we'll be meeting there. So the local at 3:30.
And that is on deck 7.
Okay.
And it's actually between the theater and the casino. So right in there on deck 7. I am just, I'm really excited. So those of you know, I always have my scooter, which I get from Scooter Round. So I will be running around the ship on my scooter because that's what I'm used to doing. But when we get off on excursions, I'm going to have my new power wheelchair. It's lightweight. I can do a lot more than I can with the scooter. So I've been researching the excursions at various ports. Some of you that have started following me know that I do an accessible blog. So I've had 4 posts now up on excursions that I found. But at Cartagena in Colombia, they have something that was new to me. It's called paratriking. Now, that would be paratriking.
Oh, man, I didn't know that's what it was. Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, well, now I will absolutely 100% guarantee you that ain't going to be me.
I want to say, Chili, okay.
No, we're not going to be paratriking. So I might, watch somebody paratrike.
So
Justin, you can paratrike.
I've actually done that before. So let me show you all real quick. I'm sorry, I didn't know Chile was going to show that. And it's actually a pretty amazing experience. Ironically, so I took my mother on it, and she agreed to do it as well. So I couldn't believe it. But
holy cow, she's nuts like you are.
And that's what everyone keeps saying. Hold on, let me say this real fast. I can show you all, but it is a beautiful view. Okay. If you don't mind, Chili, let me share the screen real fast.
Yeah, no, you do your thing.
Okay.
I'm just along for the ride, Justin. You know that.
Okay. Window. There we go. So here it is right here. Let me know if you all can see it.
Oh, I gotta put you in the there you go.
So yeah, we called it sky surfing, but this is actually about 20 minutes away from where I live. This is in Clearwater Beach. And yeah, it was pretty cool. So we took off on this little, it was like a moped type thing, and it had like a huge fan, and it was nice. It was really cool. Like, so my mom agreed to do it. She actually went first, and so I was like, "What?" And she enjoyed it. But Chili, if you ever get the chance, do that because it's really, really fun.
Yeah, no. There ain't no way in hell I'm going up on one thing. I'm too fat, probably. I'm sure there's a weight limit.
That is true. They probably have some type of limit. Yeah.
That's one of the things that I get by on. I'm a fat guy. They don't let me do a lot of that crazy crap.
Oh, I was excited. I thought you were about to do that, man. Oh, we'll get Chili on it, y'all. Don't worry. We'll get him on there.
And the whoop-de-doo water slide on the boat that goes 97 floors from. Yeah, no, that ain't gonna happen.
Y'all, Chili's losing this weight for a reason. He's losing this weight so he can do this type of stuff. Believe me, he'll be on it soon. Just watch.
You're smoking some of that wacky stuff. I'll tell you that. Because no. That ain't gonna happen. I have enough trouble getting on an airplane, much less a paratrike. Yeah, no. Anyway, I'll go watch it. I might do that. So, anyway, well, one thing that you folks might as well get accustomed to right now. The next 12 days or whatever, I don't know. How many days are we doing this thing? 11 days, 12 days, whatever it is.
Yeah, 11 nights, 12 days.
11 nights. Okay. I promise you'll laugh.
Oh, yeah.
You'll probably laugh a lot.
Especially if we're drinking. And y'all don't know, I don't drink much. So when I do drink, it's a good time.
Drinking adult beverages? Hardly what I consider. Yeah. We'll have several.
Oh, yeah.
I promise.
And one thing I want to let you all know, so as you all know, obviously we do a lot of solo traveling. A lot of people randomly send me messages on like Instagram and Facebook after they've done their first solo cruise. And one of my friends just came back from her first solo cruise last night, if I'm not mistaken. And she said, well, she was on a different line. She was on MSC, but she said the solo bartender was so friendly and so nice with them because they were solos. And I can tell you all right now, I've had that same experience when I was on the breakaway. Once they realize you're on a solo group, they just, whatever reason, they love to treat solos really good. So hopefully we find a really good bartender that's going to hook us up and we'll have a great time, like Julie was saying.
Oh, it will be fun. And yeah, there will be some laughter. I absolutely guarantee you. Kenneth's with us up in Pennsylvania. Hey, Kenneth.
How's it going, Ken?
So, what's he say here? Good evening, guys.
Yeah, Chili, yes.
Stay out of trouble on this cruise. Hey, yeah, no. Chili, keep your eye on your phone. Yeah, there's going to be no more phone business. Once a lifetime was enough, and that's not going to happen again.
He's got a fanny pack for a phone
tied to me.
Yeah, he got his own little personal fanny pack for his phone. It's never leaving his stomach.
Christine wants to do the December 2nd escape. Are you hosting that one as well? I am.
Chili is.
That one Justin can't go on, so it's just going to be me on that one. And by the way, I have gotten my cabin booked.
Oh, cool.
Already. And we're waiting for the final pricing. I know about what it's going to be, but I don't have the final, absolute final thing yet. And Pete's on a cruise. Mm-hmm. So I think he's figuring we all get back together. We'll get the pricing and do a live stream on the December 2nd, like one day next week or something. But yeah, it's definite. Yeah, I'm definitely I'll be hosting it. I'm definitely going on it. And it's, we're going to have a good time. I like this whole hosting concept that they started over there in Europe. That's how it's grown over here.
Mm-hmm.
And we're expanding. We're trying to get more and more offerings for you guys.
Mm-hmm.
We're trying to host more and more. Of course, I'm also doing an Alaska cruise. Justin has a cruise that he's doing as well, which is the week after the December 2nd cruise.
Mm-hmm.
And both of those are not Passion for Cruises USA. So, whatever that thing is, Passion for Cruises USA Solos. There we go. So we don't want any confusion over that. That's also why I'm not overly promoting that. But yeah, we're doing, both of us are doing another cruise because we were kind of waiting to get all this together with Passion for Cruises because they've done such a marvelous job in Europe.
Mm-hmm.
And we hope to duplicate the same thing here in the States. So I'm looking forward to it.
And basically, just to let you all know, so this year, 2023, is almost our test run. Like Chili was saying, everything's new for us, at least in the U.S. over here. So, like I said, we have this cruise coming up, obviously, in a couple of days, and then we have that one in December. But after that, basically starting in January and going forward, 2024, that's when you walk and really, that's when everything will be set. Unfortunately, trying to take an entire program from the UK over here to the US, licensing costs, it's a lot of stuff that's involved. And so between that and it being my first time even trying to host, Chili's done it a lot in the past, but this is the first time doing the Passion for Cruises. So it's just a lot behind the scenes that's going on, but we're definitely working hard. And like I said, hopefully you all enjoy what happens in May, in a couple of days. So we can keep this going on for you.
There's two things that are not going to happen on this cruise.
Uh-oh.
One is the paratriking. And the last time I did a water slide was in Montego Bay, Jamaica,
okay.
at Margaritaville. And it's a 3-story water slide and a 3-story bar. So you go up on the 3rd floor and you crawl in this water slide. And it goes round and round and round and hits the big dip at the bottom and throws you out in the middle of the Caribbean. I might have had an adult beverage or two, but I did that. I went round and round and round, hit the dip, threw me out in the middle of the Caribbean. I swim over to the ladder because you got to crawl up a almost a story ladder to get to the first deck of the bar. I got no bathing suit. I am absolutely stark naked. So I crawled up to the ladder. I walked across the bar. I sat down in my chair at the bar and said, can I have another bourbon and Diet Coke, please? And that, unfortunately, is a true story and why I won't be on the water slide. The paratriking, that's just pure fear. No way around it. Fear. I admit it.
So speaking of excursions, I'm glad you mentioned that. So one thing I'm going to do, and I'm probably going to do it for both Passion for Cruises and also for the other group, the actual NCL group, It's actually list our excursions. So, quick question, Chili. Have you actually booked any excursions now?
No, I have not, because I need to see what the cruise line does, because everything that they have said is that they have nothing for that's a wheelchair accessible.
Okay. So okay.
If not, if I when I actually talk to the excursion desk in person, then I'll go ahead and book them. So right now I don't have anything booked, but I've got several that I'm looking at several I want to do.
Okay.
But I want to see what's available and if they're going to let me get on them. So that's still up in the air for me.
Okay.
I know you've got 97 booked already.
Yeah, I've got a lot, so almost 2 per day for the most part. So, what I am going to do, I talked about it before. I'm probably going to go ahead and do it once we get off this stream. Is I'm going to post my actual excursions that I have for each day, and then if you all want to do the same, so we all can see who's on what excursion and who, we can link up ahead of time and not necessarily be surprised when we actually get to the excursions. So get that going, have a little chain going.
Yeah. Emily says she loves her adult beverages too. I'm totally shocked, Emily. Shocked. Christine says I have a few, 1 per day.
Cool. Okay. Cool.
You and Justin will take care of the 1 per day crowd. I will be with the multiple adult beverages per day crowd. So, all right, that's I don't know. Do we have anything else we need to cover?
Not much. I mean, this was just kind of quick to just kind of say hey and stop by. She says, I mean, excursions, not drinks. Okay. So yeah.
Oh, okay. Now I understand. Never mind.
I'm a lightweight when it comes to drinkers. Now, obviously, I love this. I'm Mr. Bucketlist. I love my excursions. I can do whatever. I'm up 24/7. But when it comes to drinks, y'all, because I don't drink much, I'm a lightweight. So I haven't had a drinks package since my last NCL cruise, was just back in 2020, ironically. So it should be very interesting how things go. I plan to drink pretty heavily. I mean, I'm turning. My birthday is on May 2nd, so I have a reason to drink. So
yeah,
we'll see how it goes, y'all.
Yeah. And we are going to go out and celebrate a little on his birthday, too.
Mm-hmm. And there's actually a couple people in that group. There's a couple people that has a birthday on the same day. So it's going to be pretty wild. I'm pretty excited. I've already got my little party gear ready, good to go. So, yeah.
All right, everybody. Thanks for being with us.
Thank you.
We might see some people Sunday night. If not, we'll see you on the boat on Monday. We're meeting at 3:30 in the what's it called?
The local.
The local. Why do I have a block against that?
Before
in the local at 3:30.
I want to answer Kenneth's question. So he was asking about us potentially renting a van and doing our own excursions. So yes and no. The issue is, at least for me, so our package actually came with excursion credits. So a lot of my excursions are actually free. Now, of course, I wouldn't mind paying it because I do want to hang out with Chili, but I've never done something like that before. Do you know anything about that, Chili?
Oh yeah, I've done it many times.
Oh,
get 3 or 4 people, go rent a van for the day with the driver. And they take you wherever you want to go. I haven't done it for the last few years. I mean, it used to be like, it was relatively cheap. Like $50-$60 for the day. And of course you give them tips. One of my favorite ones, and I can't remember now, it was in Mazatlan, Puerto Vallarta, one of those. I think there were 6 of us. We loaded in the van, and the guy starts driving. He says, "Do you guys drink beer?" And we said, "Oh yeah." He says, "You mind if I stop and get some?" I said, "Oh no."
Okay.
So he had some cousin or something, and he went down an alley. I'm starting to get a little worried. And he goes in the back door of this bar and comes out with 2 cases of beer and a tub of ice, puts it in the back of the van. He says, okay, pass them around. Help yourself. So we did. So we had beer all day on this guy. And of course, he got
a nice tip. I'm
got
sure.
a nice tip. But yeah, I've done that before, Kenneth, and it works really well. I have one of the reasons that I haven't done that in recent times is because I've always been on the scooter, and they're too cotton picking heavy to get on into most vans. Now I'm in a situation with the power chair that I could do that because they'll go just like luggage. Now, obviously, my chair and me is going to take up more than one seat, but still, it could be doable now.
Thank you, Kenneth. I didn't think about that, and so no, I'll talk to Philly about that. See what we can do. Cool.
Yeah, Christine says, "Oh my God, a birthday party!" Oh,
yeah, and yeah, I'm excited. I'm obviously I've never been on the cruise ship during my birthday, so this is a new one for me. We'll see how it goes. I'm excited.
See, when you get my age, you quit celebrating birthdays. I mean, I gave up on them about 40 years ago.
I actually stopped. Once I hit 21, I stopped. So it's been a while. So yeah.
I've got underwear that's more than 21. Are you kidding me?
I stopped drinking and I stopped celebrating my birthday after I hit 21. So like I said, there's a lot of new stuff that's going on.
I hear you. You did have a beverage or two with me up in Alaska.
We did. Oh, yeah. It was good, too.
So, for those of you that don't know, Justin and I were on Quantum of the Seas in Alaska last year and had a terrific time.
It was a beautiful cruise, y'all. I can't wait to, like I said, share this memories again. 12 days, 11 nights, y'all. Again, not only is this my birthday, this is my longest cruise I've ever been on. Now, Chile is an expert cruiser, but for me, I'm used to the 7-night cruises. The longest I've done before this was an 8-night cruise. So a lot of firsts for me.
Yep. And I just came off of a 9 and a 17.
Wow. Okay.
Side to side. 2 different ships. But, 26 plus travel time. I was gone for over 30 days.
Yeah, I remember that. That's right. So, without a cell phone, y'all.
Without us on the 17-dayer. No cell phone. And I about had a heart attack. So, all right, guys.
All right.
Thanks for being with us. We'll see everybody on the Norwegian Joy on Monday. Safe travels, everybody.
Please be safe. Absolutely.
And as always, like I tell all of my audience folks, stay safe, stay healthy, think about cruising, and hopefully one day soon we'll all get together on the high seas. Have a fantastic day, weekend, travel time, and we'll see everybody on Monday. Later, y'all.